What's up, guys? Dark here. So I have made a alternative build to the skill damage crit build that I posted the other day. This build is going to be a little bit more for group oriented, because with Memento, obviously, you have to get the kills to get the benefits, and you also have to wait for all these to stack up in order to get it or get the token to get the short-term buff. So the issue is right now Memento's broken. It doesn't seem to ever expire, and anytime the Seekers or the drone or any type of skill expires or blows up, it's dropping you tokens, which it shouldn't. So don't rely on that. It's broken right now. So the alternative for more of a group-oriented play is running Perfect Combined Arms, because you're always shooting stuff, and that gives you instantaneous 30% or 25%, depending on if you run perfect or non-perfect skill damage, whereas Memento, you have to wait for it to build up, which in a group is hard because you have to get all the kills. It takes a lot of tokens to get that built up. The short-term buff does give you 30% weapon damage if you're running six skill tiers, because 6 times 5, as you can see there, scales with your skill tiers, is 30. So every time you pick up a token, you get that damage for 10 seconds. So you pick up another one, and then you get another 30% skill efficiency, which gives you skill damage at full stacks. So you're doing 60%, which is crazy. And you also get the armor, which is super beneficial, and the extra weapon damage roll, and 3% armor regen up to, and all that weapon damage that you get. So obviously that setup is a little bit more better. But in group, like I said, it's hard to get those kills. So this is more of an instantaneous damage build, where you get combined arms just by shooting your gun, which you're going to be, because that's kind of the point of the capacitor. And then the waveform gives you another 30%. So you're not losing any damage, and you're also getting it almost instantaneously. Now the only downside is with waveform, as you can see, it's charging. So you kind of got to time it. You don't have to get it perfect. It's still going to do a ton of damage. I was hitting about 5 million at full stack, so there was about 4.8, and I didn't even have waveform, so this is going to hit a lot harder, a lot quicker than Memento. But again, you lose that armor regen, which is very vital, because it allows you to not run any armor regen. You also lose the sheet of armor. Now, that is countered by the fact that you're in a team, especially if you have a healer on your team, and your teammates can revive you. One alternative you could do with this backpack, which I have not got the pieces for yet, but would be very helpful, wouldn't even have to test it, is running a Bellstone piece here to give you 1% armor regen. It's a good idea. And then alternatively, you can also run a Seska backpack to get your crit chance higher, because you cannot switch crit chance and crit damage off on this piece because it's Zach, so you're kind of stuck with it. So you can move your crit chance and crit damage mods and rolls around to increase your crit chance. You want it around 55% right now. I haven't really optimized that yet, but this build will work a lot better in group play. So it's always good with your builds that use Memento to have backups, like my Hunter's Fury build. When I run that solo or duo, I always run Memento with it. The benefits greatly outweigh Adrenaline Rush in the long term. But if I'm in a group, I run it with Memento. So it's good to have options. This will do, you won't lose any damage with this build. You'll have it more instantly. You do lose, damage roll, so you're going to lose some damage. And you're also going to lose armor regen, which is really useful. But you can counter that with wearing a Bellstone a little bit. So that is the build. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, you can just let me know in the comments below or in Discord. Peace.